Hello dear students, in the previous class we had done projection of solids, and most of the prismatic and pyramid type of solids we had taken up, and in this class we will have to go ahead to the cones and the cylinder. Okay. So as you are knowing, this particular file I have created in Onshape so that you can have a look at all the different kinds of solids that are possible. I had already shared a link to you all on your WhatsApp group, but the earlier link doesn't seem to be working because the file was not shared correctly. This link that I have shared today will allow you to open the file without having to sign into your account. Right? So just click on this and it will open in the browser. I'm opening it in the incognito mode to show you that it is indeed possible to view this file without being signed in. So you can see I'm not signed into Onshape and the link is opening up like this. There are some various commands available at the bottom which you can use to do some measurements or inquiries on this particular solid. So let me just demonstrate to you first how you can change between the different solids. Fine. So first of all, let me see how you can obtain the prisms. So in the prism, in the base type, you can go on to select the different cross sections. So if I choose triangle, a triangular cross section will appear. If I choose square, the same will appear here. If I choose pentagon, here you can see the same is appearing. And if you choose hexagon, the same will appear over here. So same way, you can go ahead and take the different type of pyramids. So if I choose pyramid, you can see we have a hexagonal pyramid over here. If we choose pentagonal, the same will appear over here. If I choose square or the triangle. Right. So all these kinds of solids you can just have a look at from this particular part. There are some additional features you will gain if you sign into the account, and if I share the file with you. If you provide me with your mail ID, I'll share this particular file to you, and then you will also be able to change the height of the solids by using these variables. I'll just show you how that will appear when it is actually shared to you. So here, this is how it will be appearing to you, and you can change everything here. Fine. So you can change the angle at which it appears to be rotated. So if I take 0, in the top view you can see it is inclined at 0, 30 degrees, 40 degrees, okay, 40 degrees, 50 degrees, 60 degrees, and so on. So whatever angle you want the edge to have with VP, you can choose from here. You can also choose the height. So let us go to the front view and check out what the heights we can give. So 30, 40, 50. Okay. So whatever height you want, you can choose from here by varying this particular variable. So this is how you will be able to choose the type of solids that you want, and by changing the variables you will be able to get any configuration of the solid that you might want to take a look at. Also, you can just right click and drag your mouse to rotate this solid in any direction. You can just go to the front view, you can go to the top view, and so on. And if you want to see the hidden edges as well, you can enable it from the options here. If you just choose shaded, it's not going to show the hidden edges. If you choose shaded with hidden edges, it's going to show the hidden edge as well. And you can also select those hidden edges by clicking over them. Fine. If you don't want to see any of the shadings on the faces, you can just as well go to the hidden with edges visible, or hidden with no visible, with only visible edges. Fine. So these are all the options available here. So along with that, there is an additional option available here which is called as the sectional view, and this is a very important part, and this is the next part that we are going to study up. Fine. So when you choose the sectional plane, this box will appear here, and you have to select one of the faces from where you want to start doing the sections. So I'll just take back the shaded with hidden edges view from here, and you can see that I have selected the top face as the section plane. So Now since the top plane is the section plane, there won't be any section, and I'll just have to drag this arrow down a bit, and that's when I'll start getting the section. So as I had told, prisms have the same cross section from top to the bottom. Fine. So you can cut it anywhere from top to bottom, and you will continue to get the same exact cross section, both in shape as well as in size. But when you're talking about the pyramid, you can see even though the shape is the same, but the size is going to vary. Fine. And next, let us see how the sectional plane appears if the section is not parallel to HP, but it is inclined. Right? So if you want to incline this plane, you just have to select one of these angles and drag it, right? And that will create the cross section the way you want it. Right? Then if you want to rotate it this side, you can do that as well. Once done, you can just click in the empty place, and you can just go on to see how it looks in the front view, or how it looks in the top view, or the isometric view. Fine. So this will give you a fair idea about the section solids in different directions. You can again go back and use any of the solids. If you want, you can choose pyramid or any of these cross sections, and the section plane will continue to behave exactly as you wish it to. If you want to stop having the sectional plane, you can just close that, and you will get back your solid without the section. I've also placed a ready-made option for you to use it. For example, you're watching this here. You can of course go ahead and choose the sectional plane and create whatever section you want from here, or you can also choose the section plane from here. If you are choosing the section plane from here, there are some angles, exact angles I have set, which of course again you will need the variables to control it, and I'll just show you a glimpse of that using the signed in account. So if you are choosing sectioned from here, you can see that the section plane is appearing here, and this is how it's going to be sectioned. So this solid has been cut over at this particular angle. So if you want to change the angle and height of the section, here you can see there are two variables, section height and section angle. So you can go ahead, edit it, click on the final, and you can just continue to change this values to see how the section cuts at different heights. If you want to change the angle, you just have to edit this, again click on final, and continue to change the angles. If I take 10 degrees, I get 20 degrees, 30 degrees, 40 degrees, and so on. Fine. So this is how the solid is going to change. Fine. So you can, if you want to feed in exact angles, you can enable this over here from no section to section you have to choose, and the same is going to reflect here. So once again, you can choose any kind of solid. You can choose a prism, and you can see a prism is getting cut, and you can choose any of the cross sections from here, and the same will continue to reflect here. Of course, you can go ahead and choose the base sides, the angle of the base, one of the base sides, 40, 50, 60, and all. So you can see that the section plane is remaining in the same position, while the base edge is getting inclined at different angles. The base edge length also you can vary. Again, you have to click on the final, and you can see you can choose whatever length you want. Right. So accordingly, this solid is going to be generated, and you will be able to see the solid in the sectional view, whatever view it is existing. So thanks for watching this video, and if you want this file to be shared to your account, just provide me with your mail ID with which you have registered this Onshape account. Just make sure you're sharing it to the WhatsApp group, and I will be sharing this particular Onshape file to your account, and if you are opening it from that particular account, then you will continue to get all these options. Fine. So the same can also be operated from mobile as well. I'll try to make one more video showing you how to operate, how to view these different kind of solids on the mobile, and Hope that it's going to be helping you to understand this particular topic in much better way. Thank you, and hit like, of course, like the video if you really like it, and don't forget to forward it to all those friends who might be in need of this. Thank you once again. Goodbye.